So North Hamilton Crossing is going to be a 35-mile-an-hour boulevard, 2 lanes in each direction with turn lanes and landscape medians. It'll go from Northwest Washington or North B Street over all the way to State Route 129, providing better connectivity for the northeast part of Hamilton and Butler County.
Primarily, this project is addressing 3 areas. One, it's addressing the congestion east to west through the city. So for 129, we're going to try to be keeping the traffic off 129. It's going to be replacing the Black Street Bridge, which is a 100-year-old bridge. And also it's going to be providing another crossing of the railroad so it's what we call grade separated or above the railroad, so that you can get easily from 129 over to B Street, crossing the river, crossing the railroad, and connecting those.
Safety is definitely one of the primary drivers for this. Right now, we don't have an overpass on the north side of Hamilton, and fire EMS responses have to go to High Street, and during the peak hours, it's very difficult to get through there. There's also, with increased congestion on High Street, you have increased crashes, and giving people an alternative route will help remedy some of that. The route hasn't been selected yet. What we know is that it'll be in the northeast quadrant of the city. We've been working for the past year and a half to identify potential routes.
We hope within in late 23 or early 24 we'll find a preferred route, but we are still going to be working with the residents, both the stakeholders that are immediately impacted as well as the general public of Butler County. So this project has been really acknowledged in the Butler County Transportation Improvement District's program of projects 20 years ago. And it also has been on the Butler County Engineer's Office Thoroughfare Plan in 2007. And then it's also been identified on OKI's 2040 and also 2050 plans.
As far as construction, for those parts through the neighborhoods, they're 5 years out. We've got to take the time to go through the environmental analysis, referred to as the NEPA, the right-of-way acquisition. There's a lot of study yet to be done.
We're going to work on one of the phases at a time. We don't know which phase that will be at this time, but the phase that crosses the river would be one phase. The phase that grade separates the railroad would be another. And then the phase that takes Route 4 over to 129 would be a third phase.
Yes, there's a lot of protections in place for people that have to be relocated for the project. They'll be paid for their relocation expenses. There'll be someone assigned to them to help guide them through what they are eligible for. They won't be asked to leave their current residence until a new one's been located. Very fair pricing as far as what they're paid for the existing structures. We recognize the significance, both in terms of usage and the historical significance of the ball fields. And if something ultimately can't be avoided, it will be replaced and the impacts to the park will be mitigated. We're encouraging everyone to participate in the public input. Visit the project website, northhamiltoncrossing.org. There will be a virtual public input period until March 12th. They can contact me directly, either email me at allen.messer@hamilton-oh.gov or call me at 513-785-7286. So we've had stakeholder committees giving input over the last year and a half. Now it's the public's turn to comment on those very same routes and let us know what they do and don't like about each and how effective they think that will be for the needs of the project.